Oj, 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 oj. Startade alltid fel ordning idag. Det. Men det är det. Så kan det vara det. Blä. Ja, man kan inte vara bäst jämt. Eller ibland. Combat unit level up. Ska vi se. Bla 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 bla. Side ops är det vi ska ha tag i. Där.
Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed.
De ser inte ut som vanligt vettigt.
Marker removed.
Men 1159 låter jättebra. Ska vi här då? Extract. Wow.
Marker removed. Marker removed.
Är det här ett berg eller vad är det för någonting? Jo, det är ett berg. Ja, då får jag åka runt det. Typ den vägen.
Marker placed.
Och sen kommer vi till den. Ja, men det här måste vi råna.
Marker placed. 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 Marker placed.
Har ju så mycket prylar här som jag inte kan låta dem ha.
Marker placed.
Ja, sen är det bara att köra dit då. Code talker in his research. Superorganisms.
It appears I was looking at things wrong.
What do you mean?
All of you. Until now, I had thought of your organization, Diamond Dogs, as a superorganism.
You'll have to explain that one.
The term refers to a unit of eusocial insects like ants or bees. While made up of many individuals, they behave as though they are one organism, with the queen as their nerve center. The close ties you share here reminded me of that.
Well, the boss's efforts do pull us all together.
I was not finished. I'm speaking in terms of homogeneity. You come from all walks of life, do you not? Many races and tongues, talents and pasts, complementing each other, influencing each other, making Diamond Dogs the unique group that it is.
Of course. We have no use for mindless drones around here.
Is that so? Then perhaps an organization like yours is a truer superorganism than the ants and bees.
Meaning?
Most organisms adapt to their environment by coexisting with other species. Take the cow, for instance. Its rumen, the first stomach, contains an incredible number of bacteria, which digest the food it has consumed. Without their help, the cow could not break down the fiber in grasses. The cow has to outsource its means of survival to them.
You don't say.
Man is the same. Some 100 trillion bacteria live inside the human intestines. Without the bacteria, they could not function properly. And it does not stop there. The stomach, the mouth, the skin, even the placenta contains bacteria that coexist with us. The same is true of parasites. In fact, the human immune system has evolved based on parasites being a part of it. Without them, the immune system can run amok and even damage other parts of the body.
This is all very interesting, but what does it have to do with diamond dogs?
A harmonious superorganism is made up not of a group of homogeneous individuals, but of diverse individuals that complement each other. That is what I saw in your group here. Then it occurred to me that man is a superorganism. Man's phenotype is not determined solely by his genetics. Some say if you mapped the genomes of all bacteria in the human body, the result would be over 100 times bigger than the human genome. The sum of man's genome and those of the organisms he coexists with, call it a metagenome, creates the superorganism we know as a human being.
Well, now that's quite a leap.
Marker placed.
You think so? Then try a broader perspective. If our world were a human body, you would be parasites. You make a living by doing the dirty work that the world powers cannot handle themselves. From their perspective, you are likely a nuisance. But without you, pus would build up around the world.
Nej.
And autotoxemia, self-poisoning, would follow. The world needs your kind.
Thank goodness for that.
Skull-faced forced me to turn parasites into weapons. Creatures with which we are supposed to coexist. Meanwhile, that foundation I worked with focused solely on the human genome. Apparently thinking that manipulating it would get them whatever new form they want. Both ways are mistakes. Neither is a true superorganism. I am Dine. By speaking with those living inside me, we enhance one another and enjoy harmonious growth. Such was the original purpose of my research. You have made me remember this.
Well, it's an honor. You can travel the world, but you won't find another place like this. If the whole world was like this base, I think the people of the
You gonna extract him?
world are fighting for good. Maybe that's what the boss wanted in the end.
We're not really fighting for good, though. We're fighting for money. Don't kid yourself.
Search mode. Search mode.
Sky. Huh? Hey!
Spit it out. Where are the others?
System updated.
Alltså, det är en byggnad som inte har en undervåning. Det är så himla konstigt.
Search mode. Search mode.
Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed.
Search mode.
Arrived at your destination.
Search mode.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been. You have arrived at your destination. Supplies requested.
Search mode.
Analysis complete. Supply drop complete.
You gonna extract him?
Hallå, 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 hallå. Hallå, hallå, hallå. Här fast inget roligt alls. Och där uppe har vi tydligen redan varit och hämtat
Caution.
saker.
Rain approaching.
Och här också. Ja men gud så bra. Ja, men då börjar vi knalla upp dit istället då.
Search mode. Search mode. Search mode. Search mode. Search mode. Search mode. Search mode.
You have arrived at your destination.
Men snälla du.
Search mode.
You have arrived at your destination.
Search mode. Search mode.
Fan.
Search mode. Search mode. Search mode. Search mode.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Search mode. Search mode. Search mode.
Men där har vi grejer. Nu får vi sätta ut lite mer waypoints. Eventually ska vi dit.
Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed.
Kolla de här byggnaderna också.
Marker placed.
What happened in the laboratory? Mutation, parasites.
The whole idea of the vocal cord parasites was that they'd only copulate once exposed to a specific language over time. But the parasites infecting our men in the laboratory laid their eggs straight away. The larvae were eating their lung tissue almost immediately. What kind of mutation was it?
Those who were infected and cured still carried the vocal cord parasites in their throats. They were still there, but the males had been rendered female by the Volbachia, and copulation could not occur. So we thought, but it is the Volbachia that mutated.
Not the parasites?
You remember I told you the Volbachia attempts to maximize its number of female infected hosts?
Yes, hence the male-to-female transformation.
Precisely. But other Volbachia strains use different methods. Cytoplasmic incompatibility.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
And parthenogenesis.
Search mode.
Parthenogenesis. Aphids. Aphids use that to reproduce via females only.
Very good. The females lay their eggs without a male present, creating clones of themselves in explosive numbers. Parthenogenesis was originally a means for an organism to take maximum advantage of abundant resources by increasing its numbers. Certain strains of Volbachia force this to occur, to create more and more infected females.
And that's why our men develop symptoms in the blink of an eye.
Volbachia causing parthenogenesis is common in parasitic wasps. Of course, the Wolbachia introduced human did not have this characteristic, but I believe the mutation, whatever it was, caused
He's coming too. Roger that.
host, the vocal cord parasite, the Wolbachia we use to prevent egg laying. Agent of limitless reproduction.
There's something else. The symptomatic infected in the laboratory all wanted to get outside, even knowing there was napalm waiting for them out there. You said the parasites made them act that way, but parasites controlling humans. Is it possible?
Parasites altering the host's behavior is a common occurrence in the world of nature. Long ago, the vocal cord parasites had this ability, but even I never foresaw. Humans, until I heard the things your man said.
You mean the researcher on the top floor? The bit about, I'm not a snail.
Yes. Among parasitic worms, there is a genus called Leucochloridium that uses snails as intermediary hosts.
You gonna extract him?
As you know, snails prefer dark, gloomy environments. But once parasitized by Leucochloridium, they desire to be in the light. And that is not all. The parasitic worms thrust themselves into the snail's antennae, making them swell to abnormal size. The snail, meanwhile, frantically wiggles its antennae as the parasite squirms inside. The swollen, wriggling antennae soon resemble caterpillars.
I don't get it.
It is so they can be eaten by birds. Leucochloridium needs a bird as its definitive host. To breed, they require their snail host to be snapped up by a predator. So they make the humble snail...
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
...and lead it to somewhere in open sight.
So you mean the staff trying to get outside...
Was so the birds could pick at them. The parasites altered their mental state, making them crave higher places and to be outdoors. I can only surmise that both the Wolbachia and the parasites mutated. Before the ancestors of the vocal cord parasites infected humans, their hosts were birds. What we saw in the laboratory was some throwback to that time. The parasites attempting to make birds their intermediary hosts.
It sounds insane.
A praying mantis that is host to a parasitic hairworm will dive into water and drown itself, just so the hairworm can lay its eggs in water. Rats infected with Toxoplasma gondii lose their instinctive caution and run right up to cats. Just some of the many ways parasites control the host.
But we're humans. Surely our minds are too complex for that.
I thought just the same. Free will is what makes us human, so it never occurred to me that the parasites could be controlling the symptomatic. But the mood, the will of a person can be easily affected by the balance of their cerebral substances. Take the toxoplasma I mentioned. It does infect humans, and it is thought the infected develop a more reckless attitude.
Så himla mycket bra folk det var här.
Mutations occurred in both.
Your observation is most apt. Both mutations occurring at once.
You gonna extract him?
Presence of a powerful mutagen.
I see. Keep working on narrowing down what it was.
Cepeda stelt in liggen. Ontploffen gooien. Schade onbekend. Goed. Dat is CPF, begrijp. Het kan een vijandige aanval wees. Alieneren, wakker wees. Uit.
Analysis
Incoming 2. Roger that.
Speak. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Yes. Hur bra som helst gör vi. The diamonds. Där.
You gonna extract him?
Search mode.
Där.
Search mode.
Ja men titta här.
Search mode. Search mode. Search mode.
Titta.
Search
You
mode.
have arrived at your destination.
Search mode. Search mode. Search mode.
De här kan inte lyfta ut utan superduper megaballongen. Kan jag utveckla superduper megaballonger redan nu kanske? Jag vet att jag ska snåla på pengar, men hallå.
Please specify a project.
Nej, jag kan inte utveckla superduper mega balloon. Men jag är lika glad för det. Nästan. Jag är inte fullt lika glad för det.
Search mode.
Marker removed.
Men vad bra.
Search mode. 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 Speak. Where are the others?
The map has been updated. Outpost captured.
Haha! Outpost captured, outpost captured. Nu ska vi springa tokigt mycket.
Your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed.
Thirst for avenging, parasitizing the mind.
I want to thank you, Code Talker. Your pinpointing the cause of the vocal cord parasite's mutation enabled us to purge an enemy from Mother Base.
You mean that scientist?
Yeah, I was convinced he betrayed us, but I was wrong. He was never on our side to begin with. So ultimately, there was no traitor among us. And yet I made everyone distrustful with my talk of spies. The end result being men turning on each other in the laboratory.
You must not blame yourself. They were all infected with the mutated strain. The outcome would have been the same.
You know, we defeated Skullface, but it didn't lessen our pain. It's a pain we'll never be rid of. I see that now. But I thought I could burn it away. In the end, all I burned was our own men.
Infectious diseases, parasites. Without such foreign enemies, the immune system will start attacking the body, developing allergies and autoimmune diseases. The same is true of organizations.
You're right.
But I do not deserve to rebuke you. My desire to retaliate against the English language is what attracted me to the vocal cord parasites in the first place. Had it not been for that, I would never have been used by Skullface. They both allowed revenge to crawl into our minds and lay its eggs.
Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst onto the future. How long are we going to be tormented by what he left behind?
There is no choice but to live with that pain. Be symbiotic with our vengeful nature. Whatever we do, we must not allow that thirst for revenge to control us.
You have arrived at your destination.
Det gick jättebra i den basen. Jag är fan stolt över mig själv.
Detected. The map has been updated. Analysis.
That's the target. I
Uh,
remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss.
Search mode. Boss? Is it really you?
hur kan du känna igen den här personen när du inte ens är här och kan ha en mask på sig?
The guys out on a mission at the time. He's fallen a long way from the glory days. But will he come back to us?
Ja, det är klart att det
Bring him
kommer
home,
tillbaka.
boss.
Så, side up completed. Hur ger det mig så bra? More money. More people. money. Nej.
Unit dispatched.
Se folk, det behöver vi inte.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
Så. Nöjd. Tack för idag.